Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Yes, my friend. We hear you.
Hello, yeah. My name is Ustaz Jamadegwa.
All right, how I can help you?
You know me now. Why you ask me that question?
Sorry?
Help me as well. Don't you remember me?
No, I do not know you. Who are you?
Connected with us together last week.
I don't hear
and
you.
We are unable to finish our discussion.
I don't say again. What?
I said last week I was connected to you.
Oh, are you the one who called himself Ustaz?
By your first. Yeah.
How are you, Ustaz? How are you doing?
Why did you block my boy today?
I blocked what?
Latif. Hello? You blocked Latif Hassan.
Because he's a kid. He said he don't accept the hadith. Do you accept the hadith or not?
I told you that day.
I ask you, I'm asking you, don't change the topic, don't shut topic. You're asking me why you blocked this guy. This guy, he play game. He claimed first that he don't accept hadith. Do you agree that a Muslim can be a Muslim without accepting hadith? Yes or no?
This be accepted. It has not contradict the Quran.
No, my friend, he did not say that. He said he don't accept the hadith. Anyone, he said I don't accept the hadith.
He didn't tell you that.
Okay, let me ask you. Okay, let me ask you. As long it does not contradict the Quran, I will go with you. Your prophet, he said the sun set in the murky water. Do you agree with that hadith?
Is that what?
Your prophet, he said the sun set in the murky water.
Can you show me the trace in the Quran?
Show you the verse in the Quran?
The traces of the Quran here.
All right, no problem. Do you see my screen with me?
No.
Okay, no. Chapter 18, verse number 86. Read it for us.
I'm on YouTube. I'm on Facebook.
All right, chapter 18, verse number 86.
Chapter 18.
Yes.
Verse number what? Verse number what?
86.
86. 86. Don't always run away from the.
Sorry?
Hello?
Yeah?
Why do you always run away from the Bible?
Don't change the topic. Let's finish what we are talking about. Read the verse.
I said, why do you always run away from quoting the Bible?
My friend, nobody is running away. You are the one is running away from quoting the Quran right now. You are the one is running away from quoting the Quran. You asked me where it says the sun set in the murky water. I gave you the verse, and now you are running away, changing the topic. It is you who's running away. Read the verse for me.
I will read the version.
Okay, go ahead. Nobody is running away, and I will get you busted. You can quote from me from the Bible as much as you want. You can quote from the Bible as much as you want. Read the verse for me. Read the verse for me. We are waiting for you, my friend. Go ahead.
Now, let me take it from verse 83.
Okay.
So you give me time
to explain myself. We are reading. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Now, the Quran said from Allah, not Muhammad said. Quran said, they ask you concerning your name. They will ask you Muhammad. Allah said in Muhammad that they will ask you about Dhul in. Say, tell them, I will re-ask to you something of his story. Tell them that God will tell me about Zulqarnain.
Okay, who is Zulqarnain? Who is Zulqarnain?
And the means.
My friend, do you hear me? Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Who is Zulqarnain? Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Before you continue, I'm letting you reading. It's okay. We can stop for a second to tell me who is this guy first. Who is Zulqarnain?
Let me finish.
Who is Zulqarnain? If you don't mind.
finish my.
So you do not know who is Zulqarnain? Is that the answer? Do you know who is Zulqarnain, or you do not know?
Let me read to the end, please.
Okay, but you promised me you will tell me who is Zulqarnain, right?
I said, please. Let me
Okay,
read.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Now said, surely we established his power on earth.
Okay.
And we gave him the ways, means to all ends. 85. One such way he followed. 86. Until he reached the setting of the sun, he found it set in a spring of murky water. Near it, he found a people. We said, don't condemn. You have authority either to punish them or to treat them with kindness. He said, whoever does wrong, him shall we punish. Then shall he be sent back to his Lord, and he will punish him with a punishment unheard of before. But whoever believes and work righteousness, he shall have a goodly reward, and easy will be his task as we order it by our command. So what are you asking me?
My friend, you are very funny. I asked you why your God, he said, I asked you where your God said the water sit in the murky water. So you read the whole chapter and now you're asking me what I'm asking you. So I was asking you two questions now, because you are the one who started reading from verses. Let me tell you what I'm asking you. Don't cut me. You see, you asked me to let you finish, and now you said to me, what are you asking me? Let me tell you what I'm asking you. First of all, who is Zulqarnain? Number two, how your God say that the sun sit in the murky water? The mic is yours. Who is Zulqarnain, and how the sun sit in the murky water? Go ahead.
Name is a messenger of God.
Who is he?
People.
Who is he?
So one day, yeah, a messenger of God.
Who is he?
Of Allah.
Who is he? Where he was? What is his language? What is his location? What his name? Who is he?
I don't know his location.
Okay, do you know what
Al-Qarnain?
Do you know what Al-Qarnain mean? Do you know what Al-Qarnain mean?
Al-Qarnain.
Yeah, what Al-Qarnain mean?
Show me in the Quran the meaning.
I'm asking you. You are the scholar. You call yourself Ustaz. So let us say I am a person from Nigeria. I'm a person from Nigeria, and you are the Ustaz. So if one of your students call you Mr. Ustaz, which means you claim to be a teacher, who is Zulqarnain and what Zulqarnain mean? What you will say to him?
I've told you, Zulqarnain is a messenger of God.
Who is he? Who is he? He is a messenger of God. He in which nation? What language? What his name? Zulqarnain. Do you know what Zulqarnain mean?
Meaning of what?
What Zulqarnain meaning? The meaning in Arabic. What Zulqarnain mean?
I don't know.
You do not know, so you call yourself Ustaz. Zulqarnain mean the guy with the two horns. Let me teach you the one you call yourself Ustaz, which means you call yourself teacher and master. Zulqarnain. Let me answer you. Let me answer you, Nigerian boy. Boy, you are no Ustaz. You know nothing. You just said I do not know. So let me teach you. Zulqarnain in Arabic. Shut up. Let me answer you. Zulqarnain, shut up, let me talk. You do not know. You just said you do not know. Zulqarnain means let me talk, man. You don't act like a kid. You said you do not know. I know. Zulqarnain means the guy with the two horn. Why he was called the guy with the two horn? Do you know?
Where is it in the Quran?
It's in here in front of you. Zulqarnain. This is what Qurnain mean. The guy with the two horn.
Where in the Quran written that the meaning?
It's in the front of you, you idiot. This is what the word mean in Arabic. Zulqarnain. This is what Al-Qarnain mean. This is what Al-Qarnain mean.
I said, where in the Quran you found the meaning of
my friend, this is the Arabic word. The Qarnain mean two horn. Are you stupid or what? In Arabic, the word Qarnain, don't tell me what is the meaning. This is what it says. The Quran says. The Quran says the guy with the two horns. This is not a name, you idiot. You see, you claim to be a teacher, but you are a certified liar. Al-Qarnain in Arabic. Okay, let me show you. If I show you, what Al-Qarnain mean? I'm asking you. You claim to be a teacher. What Al-Qarnain mean?
From the Arab word
Yeah. And what the word mean?
Is it an Arab man?
And what the word mean? Mean two horn, correct?
Is it an Arab man?
Yes.
How do you decide?
Otherwise, hold on. It is an Arabic word. I don't care what it's an Arab. Is an Arab man or not. The word is Zulqarnain, mean the guy with the two horn. Yes or no?
Ibrahim is an Arabic word. Ibrahim.
Abdul, listen, Abdul, I'm asking you now. I'm asking you. Shut up, you coward. Why Allah call him the guy with the two horn? Do you have an answer?
I said you are a liar. Zulqarnain was never an Arab man.
I am not saying he's an Arab. This is Alexander the Great, you idiot. This is Alexander the Great, you donkey. This is Alexander the Great. This is not an Arab. I am not saying he's an Arab. I am saying Zulqarnain is an Arabic word. Stop, donkey. Listen, donkey. Ustaz donkey. Listen, Zulqarnain. Okay, let me get you busted. What interpretation would you like me to read for you? What? Who?
I said, is Zulqarnain an Arab man?
No, this is Alexander the Great.
You telling me now Zulqarnain means man with two horns in Arab words?
I said in Arabic the word Qarnain mean the guy. Zulqarnain mean the guy with the two horn.
You are a liar.
I am a liar. Okay, I challenge you. Which interpretation you like me to read for you? What interpretation you like me to read for you?
Wikipedia is not an Arab word.
I ask you, what is the interpretation you like me to read for you?
So that you gave is lie.
I'm asking Abdul, what's wrong with you? Why you are scared? What interpretation you like me? What interpretation you like me to read for you? Stop playing games.
Hello. You don't even know what I'm talking about. I asked a question. Is Zulqarnain an Arab man? He said no. You are not given Arab meaning to what you don't even have.
Abdul, is the Quran in Arabic or it's in the Greek?
Is that what?
Is the Quran written in Arabic or written in Greek?
It's Arabic.
Okay. Is Zulqarnain a name? Is Zulqarnain is a name or description? Is Zulqarnain, shut up. Is Zulqarnain, shut up. Is Zulqarnain a name or description?
Shut up. Let me talk. Now, Zulqarnain is as, look at Abraham. Abraham was a great.
Don't change the topic, Abdul. Don't change the topic. Is Zulqarnain a name? Is Zulqarnain a name or description? Is Zulqarnain a name or description?
Zulqarnain was not an Arab man, and you know it. The name was coined from his original name to Arab man. So if you can get the original name of Zulqarnain.
Okay, hold on. I want to ask you. You claim to be Ustaz. What is the reference of what you are saying? That Zulqarnain is the name of the guy.
Thank you. I said Zulqarnain was coined from his original name, unlike Abraham. That's it.
Abdul, when you mention something to me, I would like you to give me a reference. Where is the reference of what you just said? Can you give me a reference?
Thank you. In the Bible or in the book of Moses, Abraham was a prophet of God. So, name of Abraham we know to the Hebrews. Ibrahim is the coined one in Arab world. Abraham was never an Arab man.
Abdul, are you stupid or what? Why you are changing the topic? What Abraham have to do with our Qur'an? Stop being a liar. Let me get you busted. This is Tafsir at-Tabari. Everybody will laugh at you. You call me, you're asking your destiny to be destroyed. Here we go. This is, shut up, you idiot. This is Tafsir at-Tabari. Zulqarnain is a guy who is a guy with the two horns. Shut up, potato. Coward. Read with me and laugh. Big mouth. Coward. Listen, coward. If you want to talk to me, you should let me talk. If you will not let me talk, we cannot talk. Do you agree? To let me talk or not? This is Tafsir at-Tabari. Is going to show everybody that you are a certified donkey. Read it for me. I challenge you. I gave you the link. It's in your Skype. Open it and read it. You do not know Arabic, you are a liar. and this is At-Tabari saying that Zulqarnain was given that description because they did beat him twice in his head. Read it. Read it. Read it. Read it, you coward. Why you don't read it? Okay, read it for us. Read At-Tabari. No, read At-Tabari for me. Do you know how to read Arabic? Do you know how to read Arabic? Do you know how to read Arabic?
My phone.
Do you know how to read Arabic?
I am on Facebook Live.
I don't care. Do you know how to read Arabic? Read it.
So that's why I said I can't see what you are reading.
Read the Tafsir At-Tabari for the verse. Read Tafsir At-Tabari. This is Tafsir At-Tabari.
I don't allow Tafsir. Tafsir is the perception of the writer.
Oh, so Tafsir, okay, let us make it clear. So you agree that the Muslim Tafsir, all of it agree with me, and you are the only one have his own Tafsir.
And because that is the only, back then.
So let me ask you, if there is one Tafsir agree with your donkey, is there is one Tafsir in the world agree with you, Mr. Donkey Ustaz?
You are a fool.
If there is one Tafsir agree with you, are you saying to me that all Muslim scholars agree with me, but not even one scholar agree with you?
I'm splitting it as an understanding.
I want you claim to be Ustaz. When somebody says he's Ustaz, you have to give reference. Okay, where you are giving me your interpretation? Are you giving me your own interpretation? Obviously, yes. Your scholars, they say that this guy, he was called the man with the two horns because they hit him in his head first time he invited them to Islam, and he got a pimple in his head. It's called a horn.
You told me your Bible. Let me ask you a question. Was yours to show idiots?
Okay, Abdul. So the interpretation agree with me. Abdul, listen. Abdul, potato. Potato, stop.
Believe that Jesus was sent to the whole world?
Get lost, donkey. Let your mama call me. And you say to me why I block them? Here we go. I will block you too. You don't let me talk. You don't change the topic. You are a coward. You are a potato. You do not know how to speak Arabic, and you don't agree with your scholars. And now you claim that you have your own interpretation, and you claim that Zulqarnain is a name, and not even a single Muslim in the world agree with that. Zulqarnain, this is what Arabic mean, the man with the two horns. You are a certified donkey trying to fool, scam the Nigerian people. We talk about Zulqarnain, you start talking about Abraham. We talk about the sun sitting in murky water, he start talking about Jesus. Potato. So you say to me, why you block that idiot? He's idiot like you, liar like you. He said he don't accept the hadith. Not hadith contradict the Quran. And by the way, all the hadith contradict the Quran, because the Quran contradict itself. However, if we show you a hadith not contradicting the Quran, you don't accept it. If we show you a hadith contradict the Quran, still you accept it. As an example, mut'ah. The Quran says you do mut'ah, the hadith says don't do mut'ah. You say to us you don't accept the hadith, contradict the Quran. There is tons of rules are abrogated in Islam. It is in the hadith, not in the Quran, which means this is a contradiction for the Quran. Stupidity. Now, if we go back where he refused to read for us, and you see he asked me to read 10 verses before and 10 verses after, but he did not answer the question how Zulqarnain, the guy with the two horns, found the sun sitting in murky water. Do you see it? I mean, who cares even about the name of the Zulqarnain? But I'm not going to talk to you because you shout a lot. I noticed that those Nigerian Muslims, they have big mouth, they say nothing, they are foolish. They will not let you talk, and they are like a talking machine, blah 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 blah, and they say things which is against their cult. When I say something, I show reference, I put it in the screen, everybody read with me. I say Zulqarnain is a guy who got hit in his head first time, and he was killed, and he got the first horn, and then he came to invite his people again to Islam. They hit him again in his head, and he got the second horn. Zul Qarnayn, as a word in Arabic, mean the guy with the two horns. It's not a name, you eat the donkey. This is Tafsir al-Tabari. It says the following: جئتم تسألوني عن ذي القرنين وما تجدونه في كتبكم. كان شاب من الروم فجاء فبنى مدينة مصر الإسكندرية. You are coming to me to ask me about the guy with the two horns and what is in your books. He was a young man from the Roman, and he came and he built a city in Egypt. It's called Alexandria. And when he finished, an angel came to him and he took him up to the sky, and he said to him, what do you see? He says, I see my city and many cities. And then he took him up more, and he said to him, what do you see? He says, I see my city. And then he took him up more. He said, what do you see? He say, I see the earth, and this is the ocean. And then he says, Allah, he sent me to you to teach the ignorant and to fix the knowledge. And then he came with him until he found a dam between two mountains, and those mountains are lousy. They are like they fell in the top of each other. And he walked with him until he found Gog and Magog, and then he walked with him into other nation, and their faces is the faces of dogs. They are fighting the people of Gog and Magog. And then he took him more until he walked with him to other nation. They were fighting each other, and their faces are faces of dogs. And then he took him to other nations, etc., etc. So when we say something like this, we prove it. We don't make things up. You claim to be an Ustaz. Ustaz mean master, teacher. Shame on you, self-claim. You do not know Arabic. You don't speak Arabic. You cannot read your own books, and you claim knowledge. We ask you a simple question: who is Al-Qurnayn? You do not know. You do not know. If I call this guy again, do you think, guys, he will give us the answer, or he will shout, scream non-stop? He will shout, scream. He will never answer, because he knew he have no knowledge. Let us laugh. Did you hear the interpretation I was reading for you?
Mr. Idiot, why did you block me?
Did you read the interpretation I was reading for you, Abdul?
I didn't even read anything. Why did you block me?
Are you there? Are you there?
Why did you block me? Why did you block me?
No, you are not allowing me to read. I have to stop you so I can read for you. I was reading for you. So did you see my reading?
I don't even see it.
Okay, now I want you to read for me the interpretation I gave you, please.
Which one?
I gave it to you in Skype. Open the link and read it, please.
I don't have it here. I'm not with my phone.
You don't have Arabic in your phone, so do you know Arabic?
I don't have my phone with me.
Okay, I'm asking you. Do you know Arabic? Do you know, my friend? I'm asking you. Do you know Arabic? He hang up. He don't know Arabic. He is teaching Islam, and he claimed that he is a master in Islam, but he do not know Arabic. Let me call him again. He's hanging up on me. The second I said to him, do you know Arabic? Insist to know Arabic. He hang up, because this is very embarrassing. His guy, he is making himself equal to Zakir Naik. Zakir Naik do not know Arabic. Didat do not know Arabic, and this donkey do not know Arabic, and yet they claim to be scholars. How in the world you claim to be a scholar but you do not know Arabic? How you can read your books? And you see now I am calling him, he is hanging up, the coward. Very embarrassing. See, he's hanging up. My name is Ustaz. Ustaz, my as they say. What a potato. What a coward. What does Zulkarnain mean? Is Zulkarnain al-Arab? No, he's not. He's Alexander the Great, you idiot. And how your God, he make Alexander the Great, who is a bisexual, a prophet of God. Alexander the Great is a bisexual. Allah, he chose a bisexual to be a prophet of Allah. And he found the sun set in the murky water. Isn't it? This is amazing. Yeah, let's see. We have some callers from Nigeria. Who's next? Okay, call me, Nigerian guy. You will see here in front of me, it says, حدثنا ابن حميد قال حدثنا حكام blah 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 blah. It says from. It says he ordered them to fear Allah. Zulqarnain, he ordered his people to fear Allah, and they did hit him in his head, in the side of his head, and they killed him. And then Allah, he made him come up again, and they did hit him in the other horn, and he died. This is why he was called the guy with the two horns. Here it says, فَدَعَ قَوْمَهُ إِلَى اللَّهِ. So he invited them to worship Allah. They hit him in his horn, and he died, and Allah brought him back again to life. And then he invited his people again to Allah, and they hit him again in his horn, and he died. And this is why he was called the guy with the two horns. Oh boy. Chat only. I don't chat only. Sorry. You want to talk to me? Call me. I don't do chat. What? Don't waste my time. Let us call the Ustaz. Answer, potato. Answer, coward. He will not answer. See, that's it. He called me back. He thought maybe he can, you know, gambling. The guy he called me before, we made him shish kebab, and now he tried to retain the honor which was dismissed all over the floor. So he said, maybe if I call him now, maybe I can more lucky. But he noticed right away that he have no luck. He is being stupid. This is how they make money from you. They claim to be people of knowledge, but they cannot read 2 sentences from their book. What Zulqarnain mean? He do not know. He think it's a name, the idiot. He think it is a name. What a donkey you are. Now we go back to our topic. As you see, Zulqarnain, he found the sun sitting in murky water, while the Muslims in their article is speaking about the pearly vision. The Quran says that Allah it challenged mankind. Give him a chance. Answer, Abdul, answer. Answer, Allah will help you, come on. Ustaz. final answer. Potato. All right. So as you see, the Quran is full of garbage, and the Muslim, they try to say to us in the Quran, even speaking about when you go in this space, you will have difficulty with your vision. But this is not what the Quran is speaking about. The Quran was talking, if we try even to take them to heaven, they will say we are drunk, we don't believe it. Suddenly it became about spaceship when the Quran even challenged anyone to go to the space. Isn't it the Quran says none of you can go to the space? Isn't it Allah, he challenged mankind and genie to go to the space? Let us see. In chapter 55 verse number 33, Allah challenged mankind and genie both together to leave the zone of the earth. And if you try, look what Allah will do to you. Read with me carefully. O company of jinn and man, if you have power to penetrate all the region of the heaven and the earth, then penetrate them, but you will never be able to do so. And save by our sanctions. If you go and see what the sanctions, they will say only angels and prophet of God they can go through. If you are not an angel, which means not including the sanctions, Allah will shoot your ass. There will be sent against you both who? Mankind and genie who try to go out of the zone of the earth, a fire and the flesh of brass, and you will not escape. Do you see it? This is what Islam is about. The Quran deny and says nobody can leave to the space, and if you try to leave the space, Allah will shoot you. So what the Muslim talking about, the speed of light, spaceship, if you go in the space you will have a difficulty with your vision, all this fabrication, when the Quran obviously is nothing but a fairy tale book. The same as we asked this guy who claimed to be Ustaz about Zulqarnain, who found the sun set in the murky water. Your God did not even know where the sun set. The sun doesn't set anywhere. When we asked this guy, he said we refuse hadith if it is contradict the Quran. Well, the Quran said the sun set in the murky water, and the hadith confirmed that. Until he reach the setting of the sun. Reach where? The setting of the sun. How in the world can a person reach the setting of sun? How in the world I can reach that? I do not need to go anywhere to reach the setting of the sun, because the sun set everywhere. So in order to understand until he reached the sun setting place, he have to be going to a place where the sun set, which is a location. And then he found it. Allah is stating a fact, what he found. The one is talking here, by the way, is Allah, not the guy who is called Zulqarnain, the man with the two horns. He found it sitting in a spring of murky water. Let us see what Muhammad he say about that. Do Muhammad confirm that the sun set in the murky water? Absolutely. Read it. I was sitting behind Allah messenger, or messenger of Allah, who was riding on a donkey while the sun setting. He asked, do you know where this set, which means the sun? I replied, Allah and his apostle know better. So Muhammad have knowledge of Allah. He said it's set in a spring of warm water. And here they quote the Arabic word hamiya, which actually boiling water. Actually, this is why it's murky, because boiling. Is this hadith is weak? Absolutely not. Sahih. Is that a contradiction for the Quran? Absolutely not. So the story confirmed twice. Once explained by the Ustaz Muhammad, the one who called himself prophet, and one explained by the Quran, Ustaz Allah. And now we got Ustaz Nigerian boy busted, who claimed to be a person who have knowledge. He don't speak Arabic, he do not know Arabic, he cannot read Arabic, yet he is teaching about Allah and the religion of Allah. And look how many times I tried to call him, he will not answer. He went offline now to save his ass from more embarrassment. And by the way, the reason he called, because all the Muslims in his page, they are accusing him that he is, he's getting paid by me. Muslim, they are saying that he is a fake person, he cannot be a Muslim. People, they are saying to me that this guy you brought is a fake scholar, he is not a Muslim. Now everybody is watching, and all the Muslim, they can judge which one of us is telling the truth. I said Zulqarnain mean the man with the two horns. He said it's a name. His father, he called him the guy with the two horn. Hey, two horn boy, come here. Actually, I saw a Chinese movie that a kid, he have a horn in his head, and when you hit him in his head, he turned like to be like the devil. And look of them. The one before him, he claimed that he speak Arabic. When we gave him Arabic, he refused to read. He cannot see it no more. This guy, we ask him, do you know Arabic? He hang up. The second we start asking him, I insist, if he know Arabic, I want an answer, he hang up. Because if he say, I don't, this is very embarrassing. So do you see how they fabricate and they say miraculous Quran? Until now, did you see anything here miraculous? This is the most stupid book. Not only that, if you continue the story, you will see here he found where the sun rise too, not only where the sun set. Until so he changed the direction after that, and then he went until when he came to the rising of the sun, the rising place of the sun, and he found it rising on people who for whom had no provide no covering. He found the rising place of the sun. Are you sure? Where is that location? Any Muslim tell me where is the rising place of the sun? Any smart Muslim, he have an answer. The miraculous Quran. And not only that, after he arrived where the sun rise, he found people there, and they are fighting with creatures. They are called people of Gog and Magog, which is not a human. Gog and Magog, they are creatures who they sleep inside their ears. Their right ear is so big like a tent, so at night he cover himself, he warp himself by his ear, and he sleep inside his ear. It's like a tent. So those people, they ask Zulqarnain, the man with the two horn, to build a dam between them and Zulqarnain and Gog and Magog. And until now, people of Gog and Magog, they are trying to open a space so they can penetrate in and invade the earth. Is Gog and Magog is a fiction or a true story? Hmm? Any Muslim? If I show you the story of Gog and Magog from the mouth of Muhammad, you will die laughing. Let us search for some stories about Gog and Magog. The Prophet said, today, the wall, the barrier of Gog and Magog has been opened so much. Oops, oops, oop, 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 oop. That's very dangerous. If Gog and Magog is able to open that wall, they will invade all the way to Mecca. They will control the whole earth. And Muhammad, he made a false prophecy that the whole of Gog and Magog today open too much. And by the way, it's not even a wall. It's a dam built by iron. Where we can find this dam, and how those people, they are trillions of times by numbers more than the human being. We cannot find them. We can't even find one of them. The Prophet said, a hole has been opened in the dam of Gog and Magog. And he made the number 90 with his fingers. Which is like a small size. This is a big hole. That's dangerous. You see it? Gog and Magog. Muhammad here is making a prophecy. He said, today an opening of the size of this size, and he made small in his finger size, been made in the barrier restraining Ya'juj wa Ma'juj, or Ya'juj wa Ma'juj. And the PBUH made a circle with his thumb, the index finger. I said, oh Allah Messenger, shall we perish while still there will be righteous people among us? The Prophet said, yes, when wickedness prevail. You are the master of wickedness. The Muslim will use the bows and arrows and shield of Gog and Magog as firewood for 7 years. Muslims, did you use it? Gog and Magog, they are using arrows and shield. Did you really use it? False prophecy. Look how much fiction Muhammad, he learned stories from the Jews and people around him, and he add them to his books, and then he promote them to scare people with fictions. And actually, Gog and Magog is one of the signs of Judgment Day, as you see. All those speaking about Gog and Magog.